So I'm working on this power supply here, and I'm about to get into it. So let's take a look at what's going on with it here. It's blowing fuses. So part number is JR134B. What's the model number on this bad boy? So I'm working on this power supply here, and I'm about to get into it. So let's take a look at what's going on with it here. It's blowing fuses. So part number is JR134B. What's the model number on this bad boy? Having a magnetized screwdriver helps a lot when you unscrewing any type of device, especially power supplies. Allows you to hopefully keep track of the screws that you're removing from the unit that is about to go under test. But the first thing we're going to do here is do a visual inspection, and having this tear down breakdown cart where I can just lay the tubes right into these little sections and pockets helps a lot. I'm going to swing the camera around a little bit, give you guys a visual of what we're looking for. Not much circuitry to this power supply, but the cool thing is I can source the model. So what I was going to do here, Roach's Danger, Electronics Lincoln UK. Quite the dust factor here. So what I'm going to be doing is check some of these capacitors. I'm gonna brush it off. I have a tool that can blow this dust, but I don't want to blow it in my shop. So I'm just going to brush it off onto the mat and then vacuum them up. That's probably the better way to do this. Using these little brushes that normally are made or maybe used for computers and keyboards and stuff like that, but they do come in handy for circuit boards. So I picked up a bag. Again, I do have where I can blow out the dust, but normally I would do that in another room. So just doing this just to get to it, I'm fine. This pulse supply fits this space perfectly. as you can see, I have a lot of other stuff on this breakdown bench. I have my desolder and solder station over here, and I have a little microscope, which is for little circuit boards, and I have a larger one on the other side. I have my lamp where I have a C clamp clamping it down to the bench. I have a little, I have a meter. I don't use that much. I use the Fluke that's on the other breakdown bench or solder bench. I got to label these stations, um, but this is where I do most of the breakdown and disassembly of devices here on this bench. But as you know, I had the little dust buster, cleaned up the little dust area. So now I'm gonna start checking, probing. I have to customize some wires, some power cords, I should say. The screws here. We got a relay here. Relay here, diode. Let's go in. It's the output with a D connector here. Right here, D connector. Output. DC. Visually, I do not see anything that looks burned or damaged. So this power supply belongs to some type of rod game in an arcade. So when it's connected to the game itself, it blows fuses. However, I'm thinking the system, the whole totality of the system itself needs to be checked, because maybe the motor of the game, or the rod, I should say, is on its way out, and it's trying to work harder, and the power supply can't keep up, and it's basically just blowing fuses on this particular power supply. So, other words, this can power supply can check out okay, and I can go through the testing and checking stuff and put a load on it, but not having other part connected. However, I think what they took out this one and replaced it with another, there's no complaint, so maybe it's something here that's blowing. I would have to check back to see if that's the case. Okay. So right now what I'm doing is checking the fuses. That fuse is good. What you're hearing is it's shorted. So if the fuse would have blown, it'll be open. So that's good. So it's actually one fuse on this. Let's two. Okay, this one here just check, and the other one's here. So both fuses are good.